addition to Defence Phase 9, and it's not near Bahria, but it's Defence 9, and then I think that this would be the future's residential, one of the very good residential areas of Karachi in the future. Karachi is getting congested, and when you get congested, you have to go out and live where you really want to live, in a fresh air, and you really live in a modest way where you really want to. With these words, I think that it is indeed a very good addition to Karachi's entire, whatever you call it, Karachi's nomenclature. The people of Hyderabad can also come in. It is situated in a place where I think everybody would benefit out of this. And as the anchor was saying that we should speak about something about Karachi's economy, Pakistan's economy. I think I really don't want to speak about Pakistan's economy today, because what we are passing through is a very, very critical juncture of the history of economy of Pakistan. And there is no doubt that we all have to play that role. I mean, it's not only the government, it's not only the army, it's not only the law enforcing agencies, it's not only the economists of Pakistan, but each and every citizen today have to play the role. Because the Pakistan is passing through a economical crisis. We are passing through a time where we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Rupee depreciating, no gas, no electricity, industries are not functioning, unemployment is the norm of the time. So I mean, there are so many things which are happening, and I think that this is all happening because of the political turmoil we have, and that political turmoil needs to come to an end. We all have to pressurize all the parties. I have tried my level best to get all the parties on one table. See, we should sign the economy. See, we have to sign, they call it Misaki Jamhuriyat, I say Misaki, business have to sign Convention of Business Treaty, where we have to bring an economic policy which cannot be altered. All the parties should sign this economic treaty, and they should understand that this is how the economy of Pakistan would run. All of you sitting here, all those people who can really pressurize the government, I think they have to come up and see that we do that, and government and all the political parties. Before the elections, I believe that it is must that we should sign the economic treaty between the entire, and that economic, what is it? What we want? We are looking at, we want to segregation of politics and business. That's what we are trying to do. That's what we are trying to promote. That's what we are trying to see economy is totally a different ball game than what you do in the politics. Don't involve business in politics. Now one government comes in, they change the policy. The second government comes in and they change the policy. And the other one start criticizing them. So this goes on. And this affects your economy, this affects your life, this affects your daily living, this affects everything in every walk of life. So that is the requirement. We are citizens, and pressure of the citizen is I think it is when you pressurize the government. If you are attending the parties, the meetings, you belong to any party, ask your leader that what about the economy? What you're doing for the economy? You're ruining the economy, all the parties together. But I think that needs to be rectified, and we need to put on the pressure, whatever capacity you are. In whatever capacity you're saying, you must talk about this, that economy comes first. If the economy would not be there, then you think the countries can run? I mean, they've got a reserve of $8.8 billion, worth about 4 weeks or 5 weeks of imports. Can we continuously run at $123 billion of the foreign debt? Can we continuously run when we are not paying any kind of a debt, and we are paying interest also on the borrowed money and rolling it over? So I think this is not good. This is not going to continue, and Pakistan cannot continue like this. Pakistan, I am a firm believer that Pakistan is the strong country of the world. We, as far as the caliber is concerned, as far as the entrepreneurship is concerned, we are second to none. You can see anywhere in the world, Pakistan is secured the topmost position. You go to US, go to European Union, wherever you want to go, you'll find Pakistan is working at a very, very key spaces and key posts. This is what is required. When we can do it, what is stopping us? The policies of Pakistan, the economic policies of Pakistan, That is what is stopping us. That is the hindrance. These are the speed breakers which have been created. I don't know who is designing this, but this is happening. Pakistan was the country where the Pakistan International Airline is the mother airline of 5 major airlines. Emirates, Malta, Singapore, I mean, you name it. Korea, 35 years ago, we were the one who actually gave them the economic policy. Late Mehboob Haq gave them the policy. Still you will find the Mehboob Haq's picture there in the Korean. They said we are indebted. When you go to Turkey, they said we are indebted to Pakistan. You have given us Germany. We gave loan to the Germany after when there was $10 million were given by Pakistan when they didn't have the money. What we are doing today, begging to everybody. See, one has to understand that we are gifted by the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We've got 4 seasons. No other country, I mean, very rare of the countries have these kind of seasons. We have got mountains, we've got plains, we've got fertile lands, we've got sea, we've got rivers, which are the largest river system of the world. Why we are lacking behind? Why we are back? I fail to understand. If you tell me which crop we don't grow, every crop we grow. We are an agrarian society. 70% of our people live on agriculture. So agriculture, we have to utilize this. And now what is happening is that we have failed to add value to our crop, to our produce. And that is the key word in Pakistan. And that can only be done if the infrastructure is provided. If you're selling, let's say, raw cotton, what you'll fetch? 80 cents, 70 cents, 85 cents. But when you convert this into a fabric, into a garment, and into an apparel, you sell it at $7, 7 times. And what is the byproduct? Byproduct is the employment. Byproduct is the utilization of your mineral wealth, utilization of whatever grows in your country. And that you add value. We don't have export surplus. But the key word is that we have to see that we get value addition. And this value addition is the key word, I believe. And for this value addition, I think that the government policies lag far behind. They don't understand that what is value addition. They don't know what is value addition. So I told them in the last meeting in Islamabad that see, for 75 years we are trying to see that the policies, we should make policies. We are taking his advice, their advice. Why you would reinvent the wheel? You select the government of Pakistan. Let the government of Pakistan select which country progressed. Which country has got atmosphere and environment like Pakistan? Which country's people are like Pakistan? And how we are behaving? Take that model, implement it for 3 years period of time. In this time, if you see, unfortunately, Bangladesh got separated. Today, their exports are only textile, $38 billion. Where we stand? We don't have any, you see, look at them, their exports in these periods also, they've excelled. And what is their policy? Their policy is one policy: support export. Support export, support value addition. That's what is the key word. That's what we have to do. And that we don't want to do it. I think we should adopt that. My suggestion to the government of Pakistan through this August gathering and through Jalsa is that we have to act somewhere before it's too late. Unfortunately, I don't want to use these words. I'm a very firm believer of Pakistan's progress. We all want to see a progressive, pragmatic, and productive Pakistan. That productive Pakistan can only come in if you have provided that kind of atmosphere, that kind of a scenario, that kind of a working space, that kind of support from the government of Pakistan. That's what we really want to do. With these words, I once again thank you, General Sir, for inviting me. And I forgot one thing, that I'm very grateful that you provided a space to New Tech University. I think that is a great thing which you've done. That is what you've done for Karachiites, you don't know. I think that, and the vision of that New Tech University is, there's nothing else. We will not be doing anything in New Tech University, but we will work for the promotion of exports. We'll work for the development of machinery which are being imported at very exorbitant prices, in correct metallurgy and correct. We will work for the electronic items which we are imported in very, very high prices in New Tech University. We'll be working in New Tech University to create a vision where every Pakistani should understand the importance of exports from Pakistan. That is our destiny. Our problems are very, very limited, very real. In 3 languages, you can understand we don't have dollars, we're exporting less, we're importing more. No, very simple. But that you have to come up with these kind of policies, and these pragmatic policies and revolutionary policies are required at this point in time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
If I wasn't pressed for time, I would let Zubair Saab speak on. It's very rare that a gentleman takes the dice, asks the questions, and then gives you the answers as well. And sometimes it seems all too simple, and at others it seems so very difficult. It's a long journey ahead. And yes, sir, the times are dark. Sometimes they're downright depressing. But in those moments of darkness, there are events like this that give you hope in the future. Just like how you spoke about New Tech University and how that will be the future in developing the skills of the next generation and this one presently. And then of course, the fact that a foundation cared enough about its people, its friends, its stakeholders and its families to upgrade them, to bring the future to their plates a little quicker than what would have been expected. So it's, I think as a Pakistani, we tend to hold on to the little rays of hope. Otherwise, the despair would eventually get to us. So congratulations to everybody involved in New Tech University. Very quickly, I'd like to invite to the stage Mr. Idris Memon from the Chamber of Commerce also. Sir, if you could kindly just say a few words. नहीं हाँ मैंने बुला दिया तो आप थैंक यू ही बोलना है
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Muzna, for inviting me here, and General Saab, thank you for inviting us in this August Gayatri and to be a witness in this balloting. और जनरल साहब आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा कि ये अगेंस्ट दी प्रोटोकॉल है कि अगर कोई आपसे बड़ा आपका लीडर बोल चुका है तो फिर हमें नहीं बोलना चाहिए. मैं सिर्फ एएसएफ की तरफ से और एएसएफ का शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं कि न्यू टेक यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए जो उन्होंने 50 एकड़ की ज़मीन कराची के लिए, कराची के लोगों के लिए और एक्सपोर्ट ओरिएंटेड इंडस्ट्रीज़ के लिए जो दी है. और मैं भी जनरल साहब को बता रहा था कि जुबैर मोतीवाला साहब और हम इस पर जो काम कर रहे हैं, और मेरी वेडनेसडे को इस सिलसिले में मीटिंग है और हमारी लास्ट वीक जीएचक्यू में भी इसके लिए मीटिंग हुई है. और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ये ट्रेन जो है अब ट्रैक पर आ गई है और मुझे उम्मीद है कि आने वाले दिनों में इंशाअल्लाह ताला इसका संग बुनियाद या इसका जो भी ईडीएफ की फंडिंग वगैरह है उसका काम आपके दौर में हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि शुरू हो जाए. और आपके साथ साथ मेरा भी दौर चूँकि ख़त्म होने वाला है 30 सितंबर को, मैंने भी अपने नए प्रेसिडेंट को चार्ज देना है. कोशिश यही है कि इंशाल्लाह ताला इसको कर लें. और मैं आपका एक बार फिर शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ कि आपने बहुत सारे इदारे हैं, आपके सामने ही डीएचए फेज़ 9 है और हज़ारों एकड़ ज़मीन थी और उनके साथ ही हम प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे थे और वो भी ज़मीन दे सकते थे, लेकिन देने के लिए थोड़ा दिल चाहिए होता है, जिगर चाहिए होता है, तो वो आपने दिया जनरल साहब. तो कराची की अवाम की तरफ से मैं आपका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you so much, Idris Saab. I love ending events on a positive note, on a high note, and today's been so exciting. Not only because we made one man's vision come true and executed it beautifully, thanks to our partners, Ravel Group and Orbit, hello, our development and marketing partners, but also because step by step, no matter how small they seem, we're getting there. We're getting to a better, brighter future where we can do more for the country and find more reasons to stay here. Ladies and gentlemen, for a final vote of thanks and of course to wrap up the event, I'd like to invite to the stage the Managing Director of the ASF Foundation, Major General Abid Latif Khan, Hilal Imtiaz, Military. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the MD, ASF Foundation. Come on, Karachi, we can do better than that.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. my honorable guests from Karachi Chambers, we are lucky, it is not only it is not only for the people of Karachi, whatever we are doing, it is for entire Pakistan, and we are lucky to have with us ex-chairman of Pindi Chambers of Commerce and Industry, as well as the current president and the chairman of Islamabad and Lahore Stock Exchange also. He is also with us. My other fellow officers of ASF and ASF Foundation, my other colleagues, our partners, Rawal Group and Orbit, and the contractors, I am sure all the contractors who are doing a tremendous job in ASFCT, they are also here. So ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to express that it is a matter of great pride as well as a matter of personal satisfaction for me that today we have reached to a very, very important milestone of ASFCT project, because this was a long awaited aspect which was to be undertaken, and I am very happy and pleased and personally satisfied that I have in my tenure this is being accomplished. For this, I would not only like to thank my people, of ASF Foundation, rather the team which has been working day and night there in ASFCT. It is because of them that today we have come to this point wherein we are initiating this process. इस मौके पे मैं खुसूसी तौर पे जो अपने हमारे ASF के एम्प्लॉइज़ हैं, actually this foundation was raised for them. Those employees who are low paid, those who are no more with us, who gave their lives for our country, Shodas, their families, the deceased, their families. It was because it was primarily for them that this was initiated. तो उनके लिए मैं उनको खुसूसी तौर पर बताना चाहता हूँ कि उन्होंने जो अपने हार्ड अर्न मनी जो भी उन्होंने पैसे की शुरुआत अपनी फैमिलीज ऑफ कोर्स उनकी फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, बट जिन्होंने बाकियों ने जिन्होंने पेमेंट की पिछले 4 साल से उनके कॉस्ट आगे जिस तरह मैंने शुरू में एक्सप्लेन किया है उस जगह पे उनको अलॉटेड थे कि जिसका अभी तक डेवलपमेंट का काम ही नहीं शुरू हुआ, उधर तक अभी तक एक्सेस ही नहीं है, रोड ही नहीं बनी, ट्रैक भी नहीं बना। सो वेरेवर मैं जाता था तो वो लोग मुझे यही बताते थे कि सर ये हमारे प्लॉट्स हैं और वो बड़े आगे हैं। सो दैट्स हाउ वी स्टार्टेड कि हमने इनको इन इलाकों में लेकर आना है या उन फेजेस में लेकर आना है जो कि अभी तकरीबन डेवलप हो चुके हैं या हो रहे हैं। तो उसके लिए फिर हमने 4 ये इनिशियल वो ब्लॉक्स हैं कि विच हैव ऑलरेडी बीन डेवलप्ड और बड़ा उनके तेज़ी से डेवलपमेंट का काम हो रहा है, जो रह गया वो भी फुली बाय दिसंबर तक हो जाएगा और रिमेनिंग जो 4 हैं उनके ऊपर भी काम इनिशिएट हो चुका है। सो एक्चुअली इट वाज फॉर दोज हमारे जो एम्प्लॉइज़ थे उनके लिए कि हमने सबको यहाँ पे शिफ्ट किया। उसके साथ दोज एम्प्लॉइज़ हु अप्लाइड फ्रेश, जिन्होंने अभी पिछले 6 महीने 8 महीने में अप्लाई किया था, उनको भी इन्हीं 8 ब्लॉक्स मिले। And when we started this exercise, we came to know that we have sufficient space for rest of our people from the civil sector, जो भी हमारे members हैं जिन्होंने भी इसके लिए अप्लाई किया हुआ था। जिस तरह भी आपने देखा है कि it was more than 2,660 people who have whose plots have been now relocated from the far off phases sectors to those 8. So Alhamdulillah, this is a great achievement. And, for this, my congratulations and gratitude goes to my entire team. Here, I would also like to mention and would like to especially thank my predecessors who had been here doing as MD, ASF Foundation or DG ASF. Actually, it was started somewhere in 2016 when the foundation was, the work for the ASF Foundation started. And this was not an easy task. So ASF Foundation was, created. The idea was conceived by our first Major General, Director General. He started off with this and he got it approved from government under an SRO now. This is properly, registered. So after that foundation, he again started with this ASF City project, then it was continued by his successors, and now I am the fourth Director General who has come to this point wherein we have done and we have initiated this. When I joined about 1.5 years back, there were so many litigation cases, so we got busy in those things, and Alhamdulillah, today we are in a position wherein almost 90% of those cases are over. And that's why I thought that before my departure, we must start this. And hopefully, inshallah, in the times to come, you will see for yourself that how this is going to progress. And there are so many other things, which are in the offing, which have already been initiated. For instance, the most important thing was the entrance, for which we have got principal approval of FWO. Now the case is under process with NHA, and as soon as we get the approval of NHA, the work on this interchange will start, and in approximately 2 years from now, inshallah ta'ala, we will be able to see that in place. And about New Tech, you already know, generally in the societies, in the housing societies, they first create, the housing units, they develop, they have the housing units, the people start coming and living, then they, construct the commercial plazas, and thereafter it comes to, education. But in this case, we have started first with the education enclave, wherein the New Tech is coming, and we are also in the process of negotiations with a private school, a big, private chain. They are also coming, and hopefully very soon we will be able to undergo, we will see an MOU with them also. So first of all, the education institutions, they will come, and thereafter the people will come for their own houses. So I'll not take much of the time. It's already Maghrib prayer time. So once again, at the end, I would like to thank everybody, our honorable guests who have taken our time, and they were with us for this momentous occasion. As well as I would like to specially, pay my gratitude to ASF Foundation team, who work day and night, and they have not only organized this great mega event, but also they have contributed a lot in uplifting this entire society. So thank you very much once again, and now I think we can go for tea. Thank you, madam, and you also. Grateful. Thank you very much.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of this grand balloting event. Yaad rakhiega, this is the 4th balloting event by ASF City Karachi. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being such an amazing audience. High tea has been served, so enjoy your high tea. And till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Allah Hafiz. जो हमारे मोअज़्ज़ज़ मेहमान हैं और ASF सिटी और ASF फाउंडेशन की जो कोर टीम है, हम एक ग्रुप फोटो लेना चाहते हैं। मेंबर्स ऑफ द प्रेस जो है वो फ्रंट रो में आ चुके हैं। I would like for the CEO, sir, please, if you could join for the group photo. CEO ASF Foundation. Stage gentlemen, all those of you who are in this group photo, including the MD, if you can kindly take the stage. Taking proper group photo.
इधर नीचे आ जाए यहाँ पर आ जाए सेंटर में आ जाए सामने स्क्रीन पीछे आया सारा स्ट्रोब आगे लाए
Alright. So group photo जो है वो स्टेज के बिल्कुल फ्रंट एरिया पे है। CEO साहब, if you could go stand with the MD yourself. Sir? ठीक है? सब लोग अब मैं प्रेस से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि वो अपने मुताबिक जो है वो देख लें।
Resource management strategy. East Wind Energy is a focus objective of our resource management strategy. The process is active of sustainable reinforce social foundation by fostering social helping community, class neighborhood, community services, inclusive architecture, recreational facilities, open spaces, and efficient transport systems. UTech University, ISB, and ASF Foundation have joined hands to construct state-of-the-art university in ASF City on 100 acres of land. The university will create technical hubs to bridge the gap between industry, academia linkage. NGOs like Ceylani Welfare has executed an MOU to creating neighborhood malls and construct an IT tower in ASF City. Ladies and gentlemen, ASF City is a 3,009 acres of land on main Karachi-Hyderabad motorway and 9. The spine of the project. The main boulevard is 360 feet wide, 7.3 kilometer long, passes through the center of the state, and 23-kilometer link road provides connectivity of various zones and the blocks. 3 major commercial zones along with 31 neighborhood markets are set to provide ease to residents and business owners within the project. Comprising of 24 blocks with 33,000 residential plots of 500, 250, 125, and 80 square yards. ASF City Karachi will also be known for its iconic design features like state-of-the-art main entrance gate, which would be the largest steel and glass structure in Pakistan, has been constructed. We have constructed 80% raised structure in the sheer down.
ये सामने का ये कहाँ पर है
Medical and Civic Center, Jasmine Creek Park, Neighborhood Commercial, Health Clubs, Club and Cinema, Community Center, hospitals and health facilities, 24-hour security, fire station, schools and colleges, water treatment plants, gas stations, security and maintenance office, ASF Foundation offices, bridge station, graveyard. ASF City will stand out as residential society after its connectivity with M9 motorway. Official procedure for initiating proposed interchange has triggered, which shall be materialized soon. The city has been energized. We're thankful to HESCO for providing speedy electric connection to ASF City. It's time to have a look at the future of modern living. It's time to invest in the best. ASF City, Karachi. I'm Kanai
हर सुहाना ख्वाब नामुमकिन नहीं होता ऐसा सिटी कराची ऐसे ही सुहाने ख्वाबों को पाए
सही है आ जाओ बॉस जावेद भाई
प्रोजेक्ट की वसीयत कायम करते हैं अपने आप और अपनी फैमिली को परेशानी से बचाएं सेफ एंड सिक्योर इन्वेस्टमेंट की तरफ आए ASF City Karachi is the right choice. हेडलाइन की पहली लोकेशन पर एक शानदार पुरकज़ा माहौल